Hello everyone and welcome back to another new album video. We're now on week 37 and this week we're taking a look at Imaginal Disk by Magdalena Bay. First released August 23rd, 2024. Some notable tracks on this album include Killing Time, Vampire in the Corner, Death in Romance, and Tunnel Vision. I had no idea what this album was until maybe like a few weeks ago. I remember seeing a lot of people in various music subreddits discussing the album, but usually just with the kind of the album artwork, with no actual like name of the album or anything like that. So I ended up taking a screenshot of it, of the cover, and then running it through I think like TinEye, which is a reverse image searcher, and that's how I was able to figure out like who the artist was and what the name of the album was. And it's just a very solid pop record. I had a great time listening to it. Like I said, I saw it getting just a ton of buzz on, like I said, various music subreddits that I'm a part of, and decided to check it out. And like I said, it's just a great pop record. I have some notes here. We're gonna go through those notes, and then we'll get to like the track list and things like that. So there we go. Magdalena Bay. We have Imaginal Disk again. August 23rd, 2024. This is their second studio album, which was preceded by another album called Mercurial World, which was released in 2021. I'm definitely going to be checking that one out at some point, just based on how much fun I had with this one here. This is a duo, so basically it's just a two-person band. It's a combination of Mia Tenenbaum and Matthew Lewin. I think they had some other like collaborators on the record, but for the most part, they're just known as a duo. Came out to critical acclaim. I don't know like how it actually charted. I think there was like it did well in the UK charts. I don't know if it's actually charted in the US or not. Just because I think it's a little bit more niche. It's probably not super mainstream. But part of the series is just kind of like listening to whatever we can find that's new, and doing a kind of like mini like review for it. There were some quotes here about the album. So Nick Sipe, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, from Slant, said it, quote, finds Magdalena Bay at their most radical, and then also another quote, offers a confluence of ideas that allows for strange detours through a sonic hall of mirrors. So just like the production on it is it's very poppy, but it's also kind of far out there. Just really cool that way. And then NME had a quote that it was, quote, kaleidoscopic and overproduced in all the right ways. So the production definitely goes over the top at times, but it feels like it basically all fits perfectly together. It doesn't feel like overproduced for the sake of it being overproduced or anything like that. Sometimes we hear like a record and it's like, like if they strip back, like a few of these instruments here, like change something here or there, it would make the like song or album better. So that's kind of overproduced in the wrong direction. This album feels like it's overproduced in the right direction, and just really good pop music. So overproduced to a point, but not to the point where it makes the album bad or anything like that. Let's bring up some quick review scores for this. So let's see here. So it sits right now on Metacritic. It has an 85 out of 100. AllMusic has it at a 4 out of 5. The line of Best Fit has it at a looks like a 9 out of 10. NME has it at a 5 out of 5. Pitchfork has it at a 7.7 out of 10. And Pitchfork, I find, is usually a little bit harsher on their reviews. So a 7.7 from Pitchfork is actually like pretty good. Slant has it at a 4 out of 5, and this one's a really tiny print. Looks like here a 9 out of 10 from Under the Radar. So very good like scores overall. Like I said, even Pitchfork having it at a 7.7. 7.7 for them is pretty generous. So it's definitely like an album worth checking out at the rating in. That's kind of a high rating for Pitchfork from some of the stuff that I've seen reviewed by them. Like I said, they're a little bit stricter on their reviews normally. There was another thing on here where basically it's just a duo, but another member that was basically kind of on the record for most of the drumming is Nick Villa, who is mostly known from being in Tabula Rasa. I think he did a bunch of the drumming on this record. So there's, like I said, it's mostly known as a duo, but there is some other collaborators that kind of fill in on that. And like, speaking of the album art is just super out there. It's like you've got like this, like almost like ghoulish looking hand, like inserting or maybe taking a CD out of somebody's head. Like it reminds me of like the DVD players or video game consoles that didn't have a physical drive that would pop out and just have the, like I would always call them CD suckers because they would just suck it in. That's like what the album looks like to me. And then you've got this like kind of like explosion behind the hand of like maybe like just like almost like it's something like somebody's mind is being blown, kind of maybe not mind being blown in that kind of way, but like there's like an awakening happening. I can't really tell, but the album artwork is definitely like out there. Let's go ahead and grab up the track list here really quick. So the album comes in at a little under 54 minutes, so 53 minutes and 39 seconds. We have 15 tracks on the album. So we're going to go here just like I said, not a short listen necessarily, but it feels like it's like basically a perfect length for this record. I don't see there really being, I don't think there was like a lot of filler on this record at all. Felt like it was necessary to have it on there. So track one, we have She Looked Like Me. Like I said me like that because there's an exclamation point there. Track two is Killing Time. I really enjoyed Killing Time. She Looked at Me was pretty good, but then it went right into Killing Time, and I was like, as soon as like I finished listening to Killing Time, I kind of wanted to go back and listen to it a second time. But I finished the album and then went back and listened to it again. So I finished the album all the way through and then went back and listened to Killing Time like one more time after that. But so probably my favorite track on the album is Killing Time. Track three, we have True Blue Interlude. Track four is Image. Track five is Death and Romance, a really good track there. Track six is Fear Sex, like Fear comma sex, so like no and, but just Fear Sex. So that's track six. Track seven is Vampire in the Corner, another very solid track there as well. Track eight is Watching TV. Track nine is Tunnel Vision. Track 10 is Love Is Everywhere. Then we move into track 11 with Feeling let me see how if I'm pronouncing this. Disconcerted. I don't know if that's how it's spelled, but like, yeah, track 11 is Feeling Disconcerted. Track 12 is That's My Floor. Track 13 is Cry For Me. Track 14 is Angel on a Satellite. And then wrapping it up with track 15 is The Ballad of Matt and Micah, who before listening to, or after like listening to this album initially, didn't really know anything about the band, but it's a ballad of basically the two main members of Magdalena Bay. So again, 15 tracks, a little under, like 53 minutes, 36 seconds there. Again, this is their second studio album, so I'm actually going to just check what the runtime is on their other one, because that might make, don't know if I would cover it for this series or not, but let's see here. So Mercurial World from 2021, a little bit shorter, looks like 46 minutes. So that might be a good like album to listen to, like on like my work commute, because my work commute usually takes about 40 to 45 minutes, like not counting like walking to like the bus stop. So I'm definitely going to listen to that one very soon. But this one here, an excellent album. Let me see what the genre, like I would consider it to be pop, but this one is considered to be synth pop, electro pop, indie pop, alt pop, and prog pop. So basically just various flavors of pop that all work very well together on this album. But yeah, if you're into pop music, I would definitely give this one a listen. Like I said, it kind of came out of nowhere, really. Like I had no idea who Magdalena Bay was, like maybe like up to like a few weeks ago. Like I said, I saw this posted on a couple music subreddits that I subscribe to, where people were just kind of gushing over the album. And then after finally, like I said, I had to like reverse image search the cover because it was probably somewhere deep within the comments, and I didn't really feel like digging through all the comments to find the name of this. So I did the TIN-I reverse image search on the album cover and found it that way. Streamed it on Apple Music one evening. Like I said, excellent pop record. Highly recommended if you're into that genre. I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think there's like any problems with this record. It's basically a very solid pop record. Definitely worth your time. I would highly recommend it. But that is going to do it for this video. We'll be back again next week with a new album. No idea what that album is going to be just yet. Sometimes we pick up in the moment. Sometimes we kind of have it planned out. Don't have anything planned out just yet, so next week will just be a whole new album. Again, no idea what that'll be, but we'll be back with that. And so again, that'll do it for now. So remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again next time. Thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.